Super Gym is doing bars and vault this week. We're doing backward rolls to push-up position to get those back hip circles and those pullovers. Dips, push-ups, bear walks, whatever you want to do. It's just pushing exercise. You could have 2 stations here or 1. Casting, pullovers, back hip circles, cookie rolls, in and outs. They could do casting. They could just hang on the bar and hold the letter L. This one, I put this block in between, so that way this side can put their feet up and kick up. We're trying to do a candlestick with straight arms. And then you can also have a kid on the other side, chinning up and do pull-ups here, or trying to kick over. You can use this, and you can use this high bar here. All right, this side for vault, we're going to start back a little bit. We're going to go run, jump, handstand on the dark blue, flat back onto the fluffy. You could have them do a dive roll, jump, hands down, roll if they're not ready, just so they understand it. Do not go right into the handstand if they don't get it. So jump, hands down, roll, or jump, jump, handstand, jump, jump, roll, anything that gets them to put their hands down and keep their arms straight when they roll or handstand. Then they come up, run, jump, squat on, and it's either a jump off or a round off, depending on the ability of your kids. All right, very important based on the ability of your kids, not what you want them to do, what you think what they can do. This is our classic tight arch. This one, you're going to start with a straight jump, so that way they learn to go up first. All right, and then we have our run jump. It's either a roll or it's a handstand flat back, and the goal is to try and do it with straight arms. Now, floor. If your child has a handstand, they could do it up against the wall, but this is set for the kid that still needs a little help, where they put their hands down and they kick up. This is the same thing, trying to kick up, and then on the floor for balance. These are our 2 bridge up kickover stations. This they can do, I know some kids are doing back bends and their kickovers on the floor, so here's that open space. Now against the wall, I'm going to set up the cartwheel shapes. Now here, we're going to be doing 2 cartwheels. So they start on one end, cartwheel, finish in an X, cartwheel, finish in a lunge. So go over that with them. And then here's going to be our turn station, where they balance on 1 foot with the crown above their head. All right, mini gym, we're doing some dive rolls. If they're putting their head down first, their forehead, it's time, you just have them stand up on here. But they start here, hands down, roll. They're trying to get their hips over their heads while tucking their head in. If you need to slow it down and they're still putting their forehead down to roll, then you have to change it up. Follow, follow, follow. All right, here we're using a board. Let's do jump, 1, 2, 3, roll. Crayon, and then 1 on the floor. Back to tumble track. The second portion is handstand. So you're doing teeter jumps or teeters. I'm going to put some shapes here. Same thing here. Now this one, hands here, feet up. I'm going to put some feet here and a little stuffed animal, and they do their letter L position. All right. This, we're not swinging, we're trying to climb. So jump and hold. This is the same thing that we did for Super Gym. Hands down, legs up, trying to kick up. And then our walk up the wall, spider handstand, back to the tumble track. All right, mini gym, we're going to do some bridge kickovers. I put this mat here. The coach is going to stay here. I want you to help them bridge up. So they're going to bend their knees and push their booty up, and then you're going to have them put 1 leg over and put the 1 foot down. So not a 2 foot, not what we've been doing. Bridge up, kick over. Walking. This is the one that they've been doing. It's a little high. I'll get a mat here to lower it down, where they just put their hands down. Try and see if they can land with 1 foot in a lunge. So we'll put some shapes. Our classic bridge. These 2 are classic bridges. We're trying to get them to push up. But after this bridge, they're going to do some hopscotch to this bridge. All right, on this side, cartwheels, cartwheels, cartwheels for days. I have one set up over here. This could be a flat mat, like one of those green yoga mats if they already have it. This one over here, they're going to start on. I have the barrels, so that way they work on kicking over. You do have to pay attention if the child is a lefty or a righty. All right, so red hand is for right. White hands are for lefties. All right, then they're going to come this way. Same concept. There's just no panel mat. Against the wall over here, we're going to set up a handstand station, where they have to put their feet in a straddle position and hold it. All right, we got a good beam station. Fishies are for flamingos. So when they get on the fishy, they have to do their flamingo with their arms up. Walk to the next fishy. Flamingo, flamingo, flamingo. These go in number order. So when you reset this back up, 0, 1, 2. Over here, we're going to draw it with chalk on the beam, and they have to pick it up. You're going to have them squat down the elevator, pick it up. They're going to step over, turn around, go down in the elevator again. Okay, so it's a squat position. If you want to make it harder, you can have them pick it up with 1 foot. Okay, same concept of going over and putting it back. Here's number 3. Froggies are for jumping. You can either jump over or start and jump and squish. All right, so that's all the way down. Here is number 4. We are coming up. They can do kicks. They can do flamingos. They can do tippy toe. The beam is all the way down, so make sure you lower it down. Over here, we're going to try some leaps. So I kept it long, so they're really trying to jump over with 1 foot. All right, and then we have number 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're trying to do our teeters, picking it up 1 foot, back to the beginning.